Hello, time for another total body hit. As ever, we've got a 10-second lead in and we're going to start out with our squat. Thankfully it's a little bit cooler this evening than it was over the last week or so. Sitting back into our squat, hips go back, bending the knees, keeping the knees tracking over the toes or towards the toes. Hands, you can counterbalance out in front, or you can have them on the hips, or you can be like me and just put them in roughly a guard position here, close to the chin, protecting the chin and the jaws, and we're down onto the floor. Getting warmed up, getting loosened up, opposite arm and leg, we're reaching up, hand towards ankle, we inhale and then exhale as you pull the leg up into the air, pulling through the lower core and pelvic floor as well as with the hip, keeping the head and shoulders down on the mat, inhaling as you open up the armpit, and then exhale, breathe out as you're closing that space there. And we're up to our feet again. We're going to bring up an overhead reach, overhead push. We sit down into our squat, both arms up overhead. So it's going to get the heart rate up a little bit quicker and help to loosen up the shoulders a little bit more as well. Great fun. Another 3 seconds of these. Now we get another little lie down. Okay. Other leg this time, same thing. Opposite arm and leg coming up to meet in the middle. You want to keep the leg nice and straight. Think of keeping the toe pointed slightly. That will help. The reason you want to keep the leg straight is we want to feel a stretch in the back of the thigh. If you're bending the knee, you won't get a good stretch there. Okay, squat with the rotation. We're leading with the elbow. We squat down, rotate. So on that rotation, the heel comes away from the floor. You're up onto the toes. Still staying roughly in our guard position. And even as we rotate with that elbow hand, the hand is in next to the jaw. Back to the floor again. Should be starting to warm up a little bit now. Right arm, left leg. We come up, we're going to do 3, and then we're going to crunch up, lifting the shoulder blades above the floor. That's our 3. Hold at the top just for a moment. So we're making sure we're using muscular strength in the upper abdominals. We're not using momentum here. One more for a look, and we're back onto our feet. So at this time, squat rotation and a rising elbow. So we squat down, and as we rotate, elbow comes up. So it's staying in close to the body. Again, this is loosening up at the shoulder and through the back. So same rules apply for your squat and rotation. You squat down, and as you come up, heel lifts off the floor. Last time, back down on the floor. Left arm, right leg. As before, we do 3. And then on the 4th one, we crunch up, lifting the shoulders and head away from the floor. So here we go. Inhale down, exhale up. And you're pausing for a moment at the top of the movement. One more for a look. And there we go. Warm up in the bag. for a sip. Round 2 strength. Use your weights, your kettlebell, your elastic band, whatever you've got there. We're going to start out with a single arm row. Nice long body position here. Feet are staggered. They're long and they're wide. Front arm forms a pillar. We want to keep that nice and straight. We reach down, grab the kettlebell. This is our start position. And you pull the hand towards the hip or the base of the ribs. So our front arm and front leg are forming a pillar. We're nice and strong. We're not moving the lower back. So we're actively pushing. This front hand is actively pushing down into the thigh over the knee. Same thing on this side. Get your pillar first, then get your weight, and we lift from here. Head position is neutral. So we've got that angle from the foot right up through the back of the leg, through the torso. The head is at the same angle. So I'm looking down in front of me here towards the corner. You should be looking somewhere similar. Here we go. Squat to press is next. Taking the kettlebell, racking it up here, nestling in the arm. If you've got a dumbbell, that's fine too. Squatting down and driving up. So this movement, big muscles do the work first. So that's the legs and the butt. And we finish with the arms. 5 seconds. Last one. Take it down. Switch sides. Get ready. Big movement with the legs. Follow through with the arms to finish off. So one arm comes up, one arm goes down. Excellent work. I'm going to do the next round, same exercise, our single arm row. I'm doing it with the band. You can continue with your weight, your kettlebell. I'm just demonstrating with the band. If you're using a bag of spuds, you continue with your bag of spuds. If it's a rucksack with your kids' school books, keep going with that. So with the band, you're pulling against the resistance. It's coming at a slightly different angle. And I'm going to rotate. And get ready. I'm stacked here in front. So it's a strong pull. Pulling with the muscles along the back of the shoulder blade. Pulling the shoulder blade towards the spine and pulling it down. We're not pulling up, we're pulling back. And we're over to the squat to press. Ready? Here we go. How many can you do? Aim for 10 to 12. That's 10. We've got 3 seconds left. Just about. Snuck the last one in there right on the buzzer. Really got the heart rate up now. Ready for the other side. That's 5. 5 seconds left. Gonna finish with one more for look. Strength round, done and dusted. Up next, we've got a real cardio hit. Take a few seconds, get your breath. I'm going to be doing a lot of moving, a lot of leg work, a lot of lung work. So we're starting this one out. Right foot forward, right hand leading. Jab, jab, cross. Each time your hand comes back to your guard position, protecting the chin. So I'm on a jab, then a jab cross. On that cross, every time, like we did in the beginning, your heel lifts. So as you do that cross, jab, jab, cross, heel is up, you're turned around. We want every one of these punches landing the same height as your own nose or mouth. You want to get that rotation in. That helps you get more distance and more power because you're using all the muscles in the core to drive. Switching stance again, right foot forward, knees. Single knee, bring it up, bring it back. So we're spending a split second balancing on one leg. Finding our moment of stillness there as we bring that knee up. Last one. Other leg. Heart rate's coming down a little bit on these. We're focusing on control on that knee. We're pulling through the lower core as we bring that knee up. So remember, like we did on our leg raise at the start, that pull the lowest part of the stomach and the pelvic floor. That's where we're generating our power. Exhale through the mouth. That helps you to contract the core more effectively. Nice and warm now, I'm sure. Okay, neutral stance. Feet are wide, knees are slightly bent. We're going to jab, jab, uppercut, uppercut. So it's jab, jab, upper, upper. Every time, hand comes back to our guard position. And you're getting that little bit of a rotation in as you drive those uppercuts. A little bit awkward, that one, when you're doing the uppercuts from our neutral position. So, knees again, bringing in the arms. Stepping back for our knee. Arms come up overhead, and you're pulling down. So now we're bringing the upper abdominals into it. We're not hitting the thigh. Forearms coming down across the body. Your hands are kind of outside your hip. Almost like you're hitting your butt just on the outside of the hip. Other side. So we're getting our knees in. Hands come up, you can start at shoulder level. I want you to go higher if you can. And pull down hard. Pulling the knee up so you're getting that power in. Nice use of strength. Nice use of breathing. Almost there. Lovely stuff. Now we're back to our jabs. Just jabs. And we're going to keep going at a pretty nice pace. Knees are soft, so you've got a slight bend. Gives you a little bit of mobility around the hips. On 5 seconds, we're going to power through. Ready? Go. So you're getting more rotation. You're putting more power through every punch. Relax the arms. Give them a shake. Get ready. Same again. Is how we start the next round. Meantime, have a sip. Hydrate. So on that round, we were bringing some speed in to build off from the strength. This one, this is all cardio. So we're going to go with our straight jabs, and we're going fast. So this is arm-based cardio for the first 25 seconds. Keep those hands, those punches, we're still aiming to hit the height of your own nose. And last 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake out the arms. Stance switch. We're going to switch from front stance here to front stance other side. We're staying on the ball of the feet. So twisting through the torso. And the shoulders come around too. 10 seconds left on this. This is pure cardio. It's like skipping, it's like running, and relax. Okay, next up, jab, cross, knee. Jab, cross, knee. So we're going to drill it first. Make sure you get a nice rhythm with it. Then we're going to add power. So catch your breath on this. Focus on getting your technique right. Punches, nose level. Pulling with the knee, pulling with the lower core and the upper core for the knee. Same thing other side. Jab, cross, knee. Keep those punches up. I know the shoulders are getting tired. You can do these relaxed. We're just drilling the movement. So this isn't about knocking anyone's head off. This is about getting smooth and efficient with the movement. Last one. There we go. Now we're about knocking someone's block off. So strong jab, strong cross. You can jump into the knee if you want. Really gets the heart rate up. There we go. Pulling with the upper abs and the lower abs. Almost there, last one. Now the heart is going. Lungs are pounded. Same again, other side. Jab, cross, knee. You can stay on the ground. Get that strong knee. Or you can go for the air. Really massively increases the intensity when you get that hop in. Back to our neutral stance. Just jabs. We're relaxing, keeping them quick and light. Your arms are going to be falling off. Keep the hands up. You can keep the chin tucked in slightly. Upper abs crunch slightly. Keep going. Last 3, 2, 1. Well done, you're almost there. Stance switch. Finishing on another high cardio effort. Switching the guard as well as the legs. Ready for trouble. Nice and light. Stay on the ball of the foot. Try to keep the heels off the floor. Whew. Well, that was warm work, wasn't it? Bet you're glad it's time for a sip. Next round we start on the floor. So just take a sip, flush the water around your mouth, let it down. Take another sip, flush it around, let it down. Small amounts of water, starting from the floor. Pilates tabletop. Lower back, press down into the floor, head relax down. Or you can lift it and you can bring the shoulders up if you want. Only if you want. See how you are after that last round. We're trying to rest here a little bit, let the heart rate come back down while working the core. Relax the legs down. We're going to build on this one. And to do that, we're going to go from our tabletop position. Keep that right angle, 90 degrees at the knees. Only movement is from the hip. We're controlling down. And we exhale as we pull from the lower core and pelvic floor. And if it feels easy, your knees are too close to your shoulders. Take them out over the hip. Relax down. Once again, we're going to build on that. So much fun. And up. So, leg goes down, comes up. Leg goes down, comes up. Now, shoulders are above the floor. Maintaining that tabletop position with the legs. Keep it dropping one at a time. Heel comes down towards the floor. Relax down. Next up, we're coming into our side plank. Option, stay on the knee with the knee or the shin folded up behind you. Otherwise, top leg is in front, lower leg is behind, and you're coming up into your full side plank. We want to keep the hip lifted away from the floor. We do that by pulling the ribs towards the hip. So we're pulling with the muscles on the lower side. That's what lifts the hip here. Now we're going to switch over and get the other side at the same thing. So again, you can start off with the option on the knee, and that's a much easier version. Or you can go front leg in, or top leg in front, bottom leg is behind, and you're pulling your hips up away from the floor. Don't let them sag. Keep pulling up away from the floor. Imagine there's crocodiles down here snapping at you. You hold a side plank forever then. We're back to our tabletop. And wiping the sweat out of our eyes. Our tabletop position, we're crunched up here. We're reaching towards the heels. I'm going to straighten away one leg. 45-degree angle at the hip, so it's roughly beside the other foot. Come back. Stretch the other leg away. So it's not going all the way down to the floor. It's staying here at this 45 degree. So it's stretching away. Relax down. But Sharmal, Pilates is easy, isn't it? Not when you're doing it right, my friend. Here we are, tabletop. We're crunched up with the upper abs, reaching for the heels, stretching the leg away. Breathing here, whichever way works for you. Bring the knees in. Give them a hug. You can rock from side to side. Whimpering is optional. We're back to our tabletop. We're crunched up. We're going to reach one leg away and then reach for the knee and the ankle. Switch. So we're getting rotation through the torso. The abs are on fire. Breathing is restricted and it burns. Dear God, it burns. And give the knees a hug. Again, roll from side to side gently. Whimpering is optional but highly encouraged. So right about now, people generally start taking out their voodoo dolls of me and sticking pins in. I'm not gonna lie, that was a warm one. Take a sip. Keep moving. You're into your active recovery now. Heart rate is coming down. You heard the lady, activity completed. Stay mobile. Let the heart rate come down, let the breathing come back to normal. Well done. Not as warm as last week. Still a sweaty one. Well done. Another total body HIIT. Done.